Riot DR. Any thoughts on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet starters? They are all adorable, but I'm going Team Fuecoco. Jam that jam. Fuecoco. Is that how you say it? Fuecoco.
It's like fire, like fuego.
What's Fuecoco look like?
He looks like he should be from Mario. Am I wrong? He looks like he's something from Yoshi's Island or something.
So this is the new Pokemon.
The new
people.
starter Pokemon that got announced a few days ago. Yeah.
Right.
I like Quaxley. I am Team Quaxley. I like the duck. Honestly, they've all kind of grown on me a little bit. There they are.
There you go. Got Sprigatito, Grass Cat Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Croc Pokemon is Fuecoco. It's a laid-back fire Pokemon that does things at its own pace.
It's got personality.
Have you seen what Quaxley is described as?
No, I haven't.
Tidy.
Oh, he's tidy. I like that. He cleans up after himself.
Pokemon are running out of things to do.
We've got a little announcement here. We're going to be completely open and transparent about this. The NXT podcast, as it is, me and Tempest doing the NXT on a Wednesday. We've been doing this thing for just shy of a year. We started it because it was like, okay, NXT is now on its own day. It's not going to be competing with AEW, which means we don't have to do a competing podcast with AEW, because doing the two podcasts in the same day is a bad time for us in terms of like the channel and stuff like that. Then NXT 2.0 happened. And me and Tempest went, no. We're not canning the NXT podcast. I already see some people saying that the NXT podcast is going to be canned. That is not happening. However, it is not going to be me and Tempest doing the NXT podcast. From now on, we are going to be handing the reins off to the lovely, amazing duo of SP3 and Sat Niangi, who are amazing. And we love both of them. And we think that they deserve a bit more of a spotlight than they're currently getting. And they're
getting a push.
Yeah, they're getting a push. So today is the last LAW NXT podcast. But yes, so it is going to be SP3, who's in the chat right now. Thank you, SP3, for stepping up. Sat and SP3 will be taking over the reins of the NXT podcast. Thank you so much, everyone, by the way, for the nearly year that Tempest and I have done these shows. We would have loved NXT to be good, but it isn't. So all those people who said, just stop watching the show. Hey, we took your advice.
Yeah, congrats, pricks. You get what you wanted.
At this point, it feels like Tempest and I's time is better spent elsewhere in the company right now. There's a lot of other projects and things that we're working on, other responsibilities that we have. So the time that we spend watching the show, setting up the streams, actually being on the podcast, we've kind of like delegated a lot of that stuff out now. And now we're taking back the reins even more, as we're going to be handing over the reins to SP3 and Sat. So look forward to that, because they're great and we love them a lot. I'd also just like to point out, Timothy, that you could still cover NXT Level Up. I literally couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah, let's watch NXT UK while we're at it. Although NXT UK has intangibles on it from time to time.
It's a pretty big draw right there.
Yeah.
Since everyone at WrestleTalk... Oh, sorry, this is from Tails P. That said, since everyone at WrestleTalk loves Pokemon, do you love Pokemon, Denise?
God, no.
All right.
Sorry. Is that too aggressive?
Have you guys seen the Pal World trailer? If so, what do you think? No, I haven't, Soz.
I think I've covered this with Adam and with Luke, and I need to cover it with you now, Pete. I'm not a nerd.
You know, see, the thing is, I believe you, but also you do cover wrestling for a living.
That's the sad part. Everybody has the same comeback. Wrestling is my one nerdy thing. That's it. Just wrestling. That's where I draw the line.
Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Yeah,
You've got a nerd inside you, Denise.
No, there's no nerd inside of me. Nope, I refuse.
I still don't buy it, Denise. There's something there. We're going to explore this at some point. Audio.
I don't want to
Flash.
be like a faker, like a poser, and be like, oh yeah, I'm totally into Marvel and board games and Pokemon and Pikachu. Are they the same? Aren't they the same person? Pokemon and Pikachu?
Are they the same person?
Or wait, I don't know. But you get me? Like, I'm not that person.
Yep. Yeah, they. You know what, Denise? They are the same person. You're right.
The little yellow guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pikachu is a little yellow guy. That's correct. I'm gonna get mad.
It's my boy Punk. It's my boy. Look at my eyes. What do you see? Cult of personality. Oh, use. No.
What's up? What's happened?
Punk's music hit.
Yeah.
It ran for like a full verse and chorus.
Uh-huh.
I was singing along,
Yeah.
and the music changed to MJS.
There's the Offskis. They did the thing.
He did the thing.
They did the thing.
I sing along. I'm actually here like, look in my eyes.
Here he comes. Here comes Wardlow. Right, okay. What
What?
we get now?
Wardlow looks like he's just got back from a night at the club. He's been for work drinks.
Yeah.
He went out to the club afterwards.
The meeting ran long, babe.
Oh.
Is he
Oh
handing
no,
the diamond
he's
ring?
not got the diamond ring.
He hasn't got the diamond ring! Ah! GDS! GDS!
Oh!
Into the tax!
Look at the cell!
Look at Punks, look at Wardlow.
Punk. Oh, beautiful. Well, I mean, last time... Is he going to pass him the ring?
No! He has got it!
Oops.
Oops.
Great spot.
That is awesome.
Ah,
The pop for that! Oh my god!
We finally got the Wardlow turn! Look at
Punk's face.
Yes.
They're dragging him up.
Is this
Dragging him up
the
with the chain.
It feels like the end.
Yeah.
There's some people on the pitch.
They think it's all over. The middle finger.
Oh,
the
a
spit!
A bastard to the end.
There it
Yes!
is,
Come on,
the
that's it.
dynamite diamond ring. 1, 2, 3. What a match! 5 stars, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh! It's William Regal! It's William Regal!
With Brian Danielson! Did not see
No,
that
I did not
coming.
see that coming! Yes! Regal! Bloody War Games!
You gonna raise both their hands?
What are you bloody saying over there? Hold it back there, sunshine.
Oh, I did not know I wanted this so much.
Oh!
It's like Michael Caine's just walked into a mob film.
Look at Danielson!
Go on, slap Danielson as
Dad,
well.
slap him as well. And
Slap him, Dad.
And you, sunshine.
Yes!
Yes!
You've been naughty.
You have been. I've had enough of you two. Come here, the pair of you. Grab him by his ear.
This is fucking great.
Oh my god.
Shake
Shake
hands.
hands.
Oh,
The blood on his
Regal.
face from pushing his head against Moxley.
Such a good idea. He just felt that in the moment, I bet.
Yeah.
It's hugging out.
Shake hands.
Shake
Are we
hands.
actually going to get these two together? That's so cool, right? That is cool.
Oh, the
That is-
possibilities.
That is proper goosebumps, that. Regal storming down, man.
I could not have fancy booked that in a million. And that's why I love AEW.
Yeah.
You think you want something, and they're like, I got something better that you haven't even thought of.
Phil Hicks said, well, that woke everyone up.
Is that one of the best wrestling pay-per-views ever? What is happening in my ears? Okay, that's what's happening. I'm still listening to AFI on Spotify. Oh my god. I can't hear anything. What have I done? I've closed Spotify.
Oh dear.
Tempest, I cannot hear you.
Oh dear. We were fine a second ago. What's happened?
What's happening to my... Is it off my phone? What is playing the music in my ear?
Oh dear.
It's not that.
What did you all think of the show? Well, Ollie sits there freaking out.
There's gotta
trying to
be
figure it out.
something open somewhere.
I promise y'all, we were fine like 2 minutes ago.
Tempest,
None of this was
introduce the
happening.
show.
So this is a review. Welcome all. This is our review of AEW Revolution. What a show! I don't know how I'm supposed to just prep the. We're going to be talking about CM Punk and MJF first. Are you better at all? Better? Yes? Yay? No? No? Okay. Whatever. We're talking about MJF and CM Punk first. What a goddamn match! So if you have any thoughts that you want, he's just reacting. All right, I have an idea. I know how we can get Ollie to be able to give his actual thoughts on this show. What did you think of that MJF CM Punk dog collar match, Ollie?
Oh my god. That was good.
Great review. Moving on, I guess. Just filling for time. How did this happen?
There is something something is playing in my ear. And I can't hear you. Anyway, okay. More importantly than any of that, and even AEW Revolution, this episode is brought to you by Wrestling GM. I, earlier, was booking... Oh my god, is that the music? Is that what I'm hearing on my phone? Is it the game? Tempest, keep talking to me.
Okay. I promise y'all, we will talk about Revolution at some point.
I fixed
I think
it.
he's
It was the
figured it
game. It's because I was playing the game.
What a plug. He just can't
Yeah.
stop playing the game.
I just can't stop. It's too good. Right. Sorry. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Wait, you can be Bischoff?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Bischoff in the game. There he goes.
There it is.
It's Dad.
He's rated 69.
Nice.
I'll be 1. Pete, you be 2. Then you play 3 or 4.
I'll be 4.
Oh no, I'm going to be Slapjack.
Can we all
Sorry.
be members of
It's
Retribution?
the first time that anyone's ever said that.
I'm going all the way to the end, mate. I'm going coast to
Three.
coast.
Go to Mr. Bischoff.
I'm Keith Lee.
Don't be
Adam!
He's going to win the whole thing.
Don't you want to play?
He's going to win the whole thing.
Ugh.
I'll see you guys in a bit. You've got a finisher.
Who has?
Who?
Keith Lee! How'd you get
Why?
Because he's Keith Lee.
that?
Oh,
what's
Great reversal.
Does anyone know what Slapjack's finisher is?
Fucking off home.
Adam. I'm gonna have to kick you off the stream.
No, don't kick me off. I have so much to give.
I've been reversing everything, and there's just 2 of you guys. That's
Get him! Oh!
Grizzly
What-
Magnum.
No.
Get in, AJ! What?
Ah! Take that, Pete.
What even happened?
You butt.
He was just chilling on the ropes for ages. I was like, get in, what are you doing, man? What are you playing at?
Take
Shane,
that.
what are you doing? Shane, why are you
Slapjack! Slapjack!
Did you do that, or did I throw other tapes?
Slapjack eliminate the Undertaker.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
No.
The other Undertaker's not
loving
gonna like
this.
this.
Just gonna take a quick breather here. Road dog this. Oh no! Go away, Finn!
I can't see.
I'm trying to recover, you big knob.
Circle, circle, circle. Triangle, 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 triangle. Oh no, you're escaping. It's fine.
Am I? Am I there? No! Slapjack!
I'm still here.
Damn
You
it!
could be Roman Reigns.
It might be too soon.
It's
Find
too
out.
soon. Damn, I didn't get to be Roman.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Here he comes.
I'm back and better than ever.
Oh my god, the field's quite thin. The field's
Ow.
quite thin.
Oh, Peter, you out?
Yep.
Oh, mate.
It's just on the ropes.
There
and
he
then Finn just went, bonk,
Ow,
and
ow.
he's gone. You're right.
No, you're
yeah.
not the demon one. You're regular Finn.
I wonder why.
Oh, he moves going. Yeah.
I feel like such a heel if I throw Bischoff out last.
Suck it, you big silly gimmicks.
Come on, hit him. Hit. Yeah.
You got him rocked. You got him rocked, Andy.
Oh, he's out!
Ah.
Oh, Bischoff.
Final 3!
Eric. Oh,
Eric
look at
Bischoff
the
finished
right
on
strike.
Priest.
Oh, he's running
I'm
wild.
staying out of this.
Bischoff running wild.
Well, now you got to try and get him over the
You got
top rope,
charge finisher,
Andy.
mate.
Oh, bloody hell.
Hurricane from Bischoff.
Hang on.
Hang on, hang on.
Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of this. man.
Get rid of this geek.
Get rid of
Get
this
rid of this
dead.
guy.
Get rid of this dead weight.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Final
it's the
3! Finally! It's the final
But
3!
we only just started all standing up.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Boom,
Oh,
Get him.
baby.
No, don't do it.
Oh, Adam. Oh, Adam.
Adam.
Is this your finisher?
Adam.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, oh,
No.
oh! The bump kick!
Go on. Eric.
One of them's got to go to WrestleMania. Come on, big lad. Big dad, big lad. Oh, no.
Oh, Adam, you missed it.
Adam.
Adam.
Oh
my God.
Adam.
I got out of it. Got out of it.
He's out.
Adam.
All
Throw
right.
him. Throw
Adam.
him. Throw him.
Throw him.
Throw him. Get closer.
I'm trying. I'm
Adam.
trying.
He's out the
He's over. Nudge him. Yeah!
Big Eric B!
I mean, he did enter last.
I was going to say, you did enter in 20.
I'm so happy.
Oh.
As it should be. He is back and better than ever.
Oh, I'm feeling all delirious.
Got
as
a
usual.
knack of making things better.
Oh, should we do another one?
But overall, this was my lowest rated Dynamite of the year
I
after
heard.
my previous lowest rated Dynamite, 70%.
I did hear that you weren't a fan of this episode.
Look, I love the first half, but I genuinely think that at the end of the day, it's still substantially higher than the highest mark I've given Raw all year. It's a 3.5 out of 5. Look, if it works, it works. It's not to my taste.
Here we go. On the subject of Ollie hates AEW. Kevin says, I can't watch live because of work, but please stay respectful in the chat. It's okay to disagree. Just don't be dicks about the fact that Ollie hates AEW confirmed. JS Wooten, Ollie wilding out about AEW. Who knew that Ollie's hair would be the neck tattoo of AEW's reviews? Ranking an AEW show this low in a world where Raw and SmackDown happen will never not be weird. Luke, thank you for being a ray of sunshine. DAD power for life. Mellow S says Ollie went from being an anti-WWE to anti-AEW. So I guess Ollie is now being paid by Vince. Jokes aside, thanks for all the work you do. It's much appreciated.
It doesn't say Tony Khan.
The bad one, Jambeard. Ollie, are you okay, mate? Do you need a breather? This is like when you said you hated Hangman because he became champion. The vote of no confidence is how Jeff debuts was something people saw coming weeks ago.
I'm not saying it wasn't predictable. I'm saying it's lame.
Shannon Smith. Ollie, it's not the criticism, it's the overreactions for me. Saying Keith is lost in the shuffle, a new ICW buzzword, is false. He just debuted before a pay-per-view, can't be put in a story that ends at the pay-per-view, and come in and be in a good spot for that pay-per-view. That's it.
I would wait to bring him in until I've got something really substantial for him to do.
He's feuding with Team Taz.
Okay, well look, let's see where we are in 6 months.
Yeah, I think that is a much fairer argument to be made. Travis Griffin. Love the show, but I agree with Ollie. I compare this to a great sitcom with a lackluster episode. Still great, but not their best work. Boostfulus Tyrannosaurus. I've been a diehard AEW guy from day one, and I've only become more so over the years, so it hurts me to say I agree with that dirty Tory Ollie about Dynamite last night. It seemed incredibly random, and so much of it was rushed and shoehorned. Dean Barretton, when did Jim Cornette join WrestleTalk? Agree with Ollie, though, the last hour, few crowbar plot moves for me. Wardlow's world sounds like a theme park in the Midlands. Loved seeing William Regal, 4 out of 5.
Oh, this Ollie hates AEW section sure has a lot of support for Ollie. But yes, thank you for joining us here today. It's a long one, but that's what happens when you book a year's worth of TV in an hour.
Oh, so it's now a year's worth.
Yes, someone said I overreacted somewhere. I'm going to double down on the overreactions.
Ollie, WWE has tainted Ollie's minds. I vote for Ollie to review NXT shows.
Where's CM Punk? He's getting lost in the shuffle as well. I haven't seen MJF this episode. Another example of AEW's bloated roster. What's going on with Adam Cole? Look, got some body issues to you? I gave it 3.5 out of 5.
All right, dude, this is what happened when I was... You remember when I was reviewing SmackDown and it was everyone's favourite show because it was much better than Raw? And I'm like, the show's just okay. And everyone had a pop at me for hating SmackDown. This is what it was like. Yeah.
You know, it's all about the Butch. He's on SmackDown now. Okay, so y'all know Pete Dunne. You know that guy, the guy who at one time was the longest reigning UK champion. Well, he's on the main roster now, and I bet everyone's really excited about it. It's a shame though that he's not called Pete Dunne anymore. He's called Butch.
It was all a joke on BTE for months that, oh, they were going to change Adam Cole's name to Butch. No, this is real life, ladies and gentlemen. They will take someone who was a mainstay, the face that kind of built NXT UK and Pete Dunne, and bring him over to SmackDown and name him after the villain, the antagonist in Little Rascals from 1930, 40 something. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? And he's dressed like him. Go watch the movie from 1994. I remember it like it was yesterday. That's how Butch dressed still. Like it was. I was dumbfounded by all of this. I saw the report by Sean Rossap and Fightful that there was going to be a name that everybody was going to be upset about, that people were upset about backstage, and then to see it being Pete Dunne, and like I know he's supposed to look all mean, but he just didn't look happy. Like he just like the picture, the first image of Pete Dunne just looks like, man, you just saddled him with one of the worst names you could have possibly done to follow up with Gunther, to follow up with Dewdrop. This is just the holy trinity of bad names. I'm dumbfounded by this decision because you are associating him with someone that he did associate with in NXT.
Yeah.
But Rich Holland got to keep his name. Like how is it that Rich Holland got to keep his name, but the one of the longest reigning champions in modern history, a former NXT tag team champion, a former Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I better not see the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic trophy say Pete Dunne. It's better be now. You got to change that. It can't even say Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne anymore. You got to say Riddle and Butch won the Dusty Classic back. Riddle and Butch won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic back in 2020.
Yeah,
we're gonna retcon everything.
It's not good.
My favorite thing on the show RKBro's title celebration, Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, has organized a birthday party for Matt Riddle.
But he's never done one before. So he just didn't quite get it right. But because Matt Riddle is such a good friend, he's like, this is perfect. And it was genuinely so lovely. Randy's 100% turning on him at WrestleMania.
No, he isn't.
No, they're too good. They're building up so much that Randy Orton has said he's my friend. And Randy Orton in this promo was like, you're my friend. You're the reason that I'm here now. And Randy Orton didn't want to have the match against the Street Profits. And Riddle talked him into it.
Oh, that breaks my heart. I hope not. I think I'm going to say this. I'm more invested in Orton and Riddle's friendship than I was Omega and Hangman Page.
Oh, get out.
In terms of I always was quite looking forward to Omega and Page breaking up so they could have the match. I just don't want Riddle and Randy Orton to ever fall out.
That might be the most insane thing you've said on this show in recent times, apart from Keith Lee is lost in the shuffle in AEW.
I think that, I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying I was always looking forward to Hangman versus Omega, so I kind of wanted them to break up. I just want Riddle and Randy to stay friends.
Ollie's on the Nick Khan coin. He's a shill, all right. That's a bad take. I'm done with Ollie. Good Lord, Ollie.
Maybe I'll try some of these takes out on Twitter. How do you think that'll go?
It's got Louis work.
So next up, because you people are the authority over on Parts Unknown, and we listen to the people, we could ignore your pleas, or very specifically Sean Ross Saps and Sats and SP3s and all the guests we would have on the shows, their pleas to have the trend finally be answered. Hashtag Greg Cherry for QuizzleMania. Greg, get in here.
Hey, yo.
Hello, mate.
Yes, it's very nice to finally be here. I want to thank you personally for having me on and also getting me the most views I have on my channel and then completely tanking afterwards once you got eliminated from my tournament. But appreciate the little bit of a bump.
Sorry for crashing and burning so early in that, by the way.
Oh,
my bad.
I did want to say, you did bring up, it has been a while since it was all the way back when Brian was champion that I first got introduced to QuizzleMania. So in light of that, I prepared this. I didn't tell you about this. I do have a little bit of a bit. Is the top 10 reasons why Greg Cherry is finally on QuizzleMania.
Okay, hit me.
Reason number 10. Sean Ross Sapp hasn't yet thought of a new fuck catchphrase.
Yes,
Number
you
9.
have been a reliable bit for Sean. That's fair.
Absolutely. Number 9. Luke Owen is too busy being a dad. Lazy bastard.
Shoot.
Yes. Number 8. Wale is starring in the new detective series, The Search for the Third Uso. Number 7. Chris Van Vliet is interviewing someone for the 10th time, but wouldn't say who it was.
He just won't. Why won't he publicize his work? What a shame.
Number 6. The WrestleTalk office got a shipment of coconut candy bars, leading Ollie Davis to ask, how many mounds are there?
Jesus Christ. Keep going.
Yeah, some of these are a stretch. Number 5. Denise Salcedo went to Michael's to create Adam Blamplate's extended family.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 4. Louis Dangoor originally agreed to be on the show, but then tweeted one of his hot takes and was pulled from it.
That popped me. That popped me. Very, very good. You've watched
Number
the product
3.
and I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. We love you, Louis. Number 3. Pete Quinnell and Steve went to an art auction to sell the Heidenreich sex drawing. Number 2. Sully made Tom Holland cry by telling him how low his scores were.
Well, indeed.
And the number 1 reason you finally let me on QuizzleMania, clearly, my sex appeal.
I can't argue with any of those. A fine top 10. I'll be stealing it for one of the ones on PFK, obviously. Exafianian. I did my best. Says hi. Oh, thank you. Hi all. A few QuizzleManias ago, Adam wanted someone to write Stone Cold's 316 speech as a Shakespearean sonnet. I did that. Today seems the perfect day to share it. Iambic pentameter and 14 lines. He shared a link, and the mod mothers have said, double check the link. It's safe. Thank you for jumping on that grenade. All right, I've got it in front of me. This is a Shakespearean sonnet written by Shakespearean. It is Stone Cold's 316 speech as a Shakespearean sonnet. As a classically trained actor, I feel like I am specifically qualified to read this for you all. First I speak, remove this waste from my ring. Stop not there, remove him thus from the fed. For in proof, son, beyond all manner speak against, your wits no longer match your crowd of peers. Sitting there you slap your scripture, prayers which brought your path to naught. John chapter 3, the 16th verse, naught 'gainst my whip brought to thine ass. Go, procure thine cheapest gin to regain bravery long since lost. Serve out thusly notice to all in sight. My reign as king is backed in might. Men shall stand, men shall fall. Stone Cold stands to meet each and all. Chances for belts which I am promised. All of these crossed off my list. I am Stone Cold. This is my time. I speak, and thus 'tis the bottom line. Oh,
Woo!
me
Very nice. Very
meow.
nice. Hot damn.
That is a better promo than we're going to get the rest of this round.
Yeah.
Gerald Hazelwood's not AEW related, but if you read Control Your Narrative rules, if you read them with Dwight from the US version of The Office in your head, it's hilarious. Yeah, we had a bit of a giggle about this in the office earlier. However, you got a hot take on this, Ollie.
It's so bad. I think it's a work. I think they're doing a bit.
No, this is you saying the Painmaker was a work and not Jericho thinking it was legit cool.
It's Troll. They're trolling, surely.
It's
I can't.
also Braun Strowman and EC3 and Austin Aries.
I just can't imagine people being this bad. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when the first show. Maybe it'll be like some broken universe. I don't know.
My favorite rule was the fight isn't with your opponent; it's with yourself.
That's a theme. That's not a rule.
And like you're in control, but also don't do these moves.
Yeah.
It is written by people who love Fight Club but do not understand the subtext of toxic masculinity and homoeroticism.
It's Zack Snyder.
It's Zack Snyder's Wrestling League. Adam Simpson has been an 8-month member. God, what a bad opener. Clearly those three didn't get EC3's new list of rules. That's how you can control your narrative, with rules.
As soon as it hit the first time, I was like, oh, it's Kevin Owens.
Yes.
The second time,
Mm-hmm.
because he had been ragging on the crowd, and because he'd been ragging on Stone Cold for so long, and because the crowd had been shouting, like chanting Stone Cold,
We
Stone
want
Cold,
Austin,
Stone,
yeah.
we want Austin for so long, I was like, oh, okay. But then after maybe 5 seconds, I went, oh, he's done it again.
Yep.
The Texas rattle fake.
Oh, you've been sitting on that one, haven't you?
Pete,
Hello.
what did the wrestler say when he was surprised to see vegetation growing on a rock?
Oh, Moss.
Thank you. We didn't even rehearse that.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. And then Zelina chucks Carmella's phone away. Carmella slaps her, and then they fight. Oh my god, tag team! They've broken up, except they didn't.
Calls her a hobbit.
Yep.
I mean, Corey probably is taking Carmella's ring. Have you seen the new show? It's the worst.
Yep.
Hey, Pete.
Yes, Andy.
What do you call Brock Lesnar's money now that he's a farmer?
Trying to think. Dollars, bucks. Brock Lesnar's money. Don't know.
Wheat profits.
usually offline said, I worry you didn't hear it earlier, Pete. He said wheat profits.
I did say wheat profits. See, now you laugh because someone else said it. I have a theory that Pete laughs less at my jokes because he doesn't like me as much. And he laughs more at Luke and Ollie's jokes because he wants to impress them.
I'm performing that I don't like. I'm doing the bit, you know.
Them going through an entire tournament and winning and then saying, you know what? F those women's tag team titles, forget them. We're going for the big goal because that's the one that matters, is another example of why the NXT women's tag team titles are the most useless titles in the entire WWE.
Wendy Chu and Dakota Kai could challenge for the title since they were second place. Yes, it doesn't make sense. It devalues and only, a title that hasn't really basically been built. But I'm hoping that Stand and Deliver, the tag titles, will be defended with Wendy Chu and Dakota Kai. You don't want it to be defended.
I hate to tell you, the reason why they put these two women in this match is because they gave Stand and Deliver a 6th match with Gunther versus LA Knight, so they weren't gonna give us a 7th match. They've never gone over 6 matches for any NXT special.
Wait, then this is crap. What the heck's going on? What are they doing? I'll come up with this theory and hypothesis, and this is the crap they give me. BTF, F-bombs, Mud Mother, I said F-bombs. No, F this crap. No, let's move on, man. This is stupid. What the heck?
Well,
I'm thinking there's a silver lining. There's no silver lining. It's just a pile of crap.
It's okay, Sad. It's okay. You'll get used to it. Everyone remembers her first NXT.
I almost feel bad for Ronda Rousey. She's not a natural talker, but there's a lot of promos in this Charlotte Flair Ronda Rousey feud, and she has to do promos. And this was another example of they said, hey, Ronda, go out there and talk. And she can't. She just stumbled, wasn't very emotional, wasn't very, her cadence was way off through the whole thing. Like, it wasn't very good.
So basically, the whole entire storyline, if Ronda Rousey is showing the same level of excitement we are, this match is not the main event. I mean, she's so excited that she completely can't be asked. She can't be asked, guys. She can't, like...
I love that you couldn't even keep that up.
No, I can keep it, but I listen, I don't want to be accused of losing viewers on the SmackDown review. They'll be like, Pete, on the meeting. So Pete's in a meeting and Ollie's going, what happened on Saturday? It just was committed to the Ronda Rousey bit and people dropped out because it was so horrible because he captured the energy level.
Luke, you put out a challenge to Sullivan Bo Brown.
I did. You might even say I put out a challenge.
A challenge to Sullivan Bo Brown for the interim title, and he hasn't responded.
He hasn't responded, has he? And I'm a bit disappointed by it because I literally saw him last week and he still didn't like mention it or anything. And I kept saying like, hey Sullivan, I'm challenging you. And he wouldn't say anything. Oh, sorry. He's actually just texted me now.
I was going to say, because he's texted me since then.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
what's he said?
He keeps sending me his Wordle. That's really much about it.
It's very bad.
What's he said?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in typical Sullivan style, he has sent a voice note.
Of course, yeah.
Right, well, okay, well, let's see what he's got to say then.
Hello, Luke. Yes, I accept your challenge.
About time.
Good.
But you know me, Luke. I'm constantly flying around the world, jet-setting from major city to major city. And this week, of course, I'm in Hollywood. Talking to Hollywood producers. Talking about Hollywood films. Yes, Sullivan's gone Hollywood. And you and your challenge, you don't need me there. I'll have to send somebody from No Rosebud. Yes. I could send Laurie. No. Ridiculous. John Gracie?
It'll be Brooke.
Don't send
outrageous.
me.
Maybe Dominic Allen? No, he's pathetic. No,
true.
I need somebody cool.
No.
I need somebody
Well, it can't be you then.
blonde. And I need somebody with a slightly larger than average head.
I don't want to watch Mania on night
You know
one.
who I'm talking about Adam.
No!
Yes.
No!
Oh, Adam!
Adam Blumpyhead.
Adam, what are you doing for Saturday?
I guess I'm watching bloody WrestleMania. Son of a bitch.
Oh, Adam.
So,
I had planned Saturday
So
night.
here's how it's going to work. On night 1, Adam will be joining us for live reaction. It is going to be Luke versus Adam across night 1 and night 2.
What?
For the interim Jam That Championship. That is a cumulative total for the interim title. And on night 2, you will also be fighting for the real Jam That Championship against the winner of me and Andy on night 1. It's not confusing, I promise.
You could end up double champion by the end of May.
You could end up with all the gold, Adam.
It's the most stupendous thing we could have booked.
I'm so busy. I can't. I don't want to be on all the streams.
Yes, Andy.
Question.
Answer.
If I beat you,
Yes.
and then I beat Adam, but Adam beats Luke,
Yes.
do I win that one as
No.
well?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Not
No,
for this
you're
one.
not challenging for that one. You're just challenging for this one.
Oh, it's
Got
obvious.
I don't know why you had to ask that, Andy.
It's so
Sorry.
obvious. When we did Revolution predictions, we alluded to the fact that we might be changing up how we do predictions in time for WrestleMania because the old format was, a bit outdated. Some might even call it boring. Let's just throw it out there.
Some might say it didn't work.
Some might say it didn't work. So we are going to change it up. So I'm just going to explain to you now how we're doing predictions. This is kind of what we did for Revolution, but an amplified version of it. So going through each match, all of us are just going to say who we think are going to win. There's no restrictions. We are not forced into picking the other opponent from what our opponent has chosen or anything like that. All our predictions have been written down on pieces of paper before we've started, so we cannot change our predictions. We can't strategize based off what other people have picked because that's been a thing in the past.
Laurie.
No take
And
backs.
Adam, actually.
Louis.
And Adam.
Do I need night 1 predictions then? Right, hang on.
Yes. Yeah. You need night 1 predictions. Fantastic. All title matches are worth 2 points. 2 points. All title matches. Doesn't matter whether it's 24/7 title or universal. All title matches, 2 points. All other matches, 1 point. After all the predictions are done, starting with the champion, either interim or otherwise, we get to pick a Joker match. Now, this one cannot be replicated by your opponent. The Joker allows you to score double points for that match. So, if I predicted a Joker on a title match, I could win 4 points. However, the catch is that if you get a prediction correct, you score those points. If you get a prediction incorrect, you lose that number of points. And yes, you can go into minuses. So if you put a Joker on a title match and you get it wrong, you lose 4 points. That's a big deal. So pick your Joker wisely, essentially. Also, in the event of a tie, all of us are going to be predicting how long we think the final match on the card will be. Closest to that time wins. In the event of a tie, but hopefully there won't be. So, everyone understand what we're doing?
No.
Cool. Thanks, Luke.
You're welcome, mate.
Yep.
I understand, Pete.
Thanks,
I
Adam.
actually do understand, Pete, because
Yeah.
it is a very, very simple format. Also, I think it might be the most stupendous predictions format in all of wrestling YouTube.
I genuinely hate that. Thank you.
It makes sense. There's like doubling chances.
There's risk and reward.
There's risk and reward. There's
Yep.
no chance of a tie because we got the tiebreaker.
Mhm.
I think we've got it.
No
I think we've got it.
champion's advantage. The only champion's advantage is you get to pick first for your Joker. That's the only advantage the champion gets.
Pretty good advantage, though.
Which is a
It's
great
really good
advantage.
Particularly if
it's-
you pick a title match.
Yes.
That's almost a given.
Exactly, right? So, night 2 predictions. So, this is going to be either me or Andy versus Adam. And also Luke versus Adam.
Yeah, it is.
Your predictions count for both this title and that title.
Can I get to pick my Joker first this time?
No, because it's champion's
No.
I'm
advantage.
fighting for 2 titles.
Yeah. And you're the challenger in both of them.
This is bollocks.
So, Pete, who
Hello.
picks a Joker between...
Me. I currently have the title, then you get to pick, then Adam gets to pick.
Right. But if I beat... but if I beat you, then I
Yes.
will be the
If the
champion.
clocks go back an hour.
Right, whatever.
We're doing it because I'm the current champion. I get to pick before you. Even
Why
if
don't
you
we
might be the
just do
champion at the time.
Stephen Larson's?
Oh my god, Adam! Don't. I hear you comments. Don't. All right. Joker picks. My Joker pick for night 2 is Roman Reigns.
Cool. Mine is the Street Profits.
Roman.
Street Profits, really?
God, that's going to be a
Yeah,
minus.
because there are no other championship matches, and
You don't have to pick a championship
all or nothing,
match.
Pete.
Okay. Well, you're going to
Actually, wait.
It's
wait,
a
You've already said it now. You've already said it now,
and
Andy.
you've written it down.
Balls, I'm going to say, because if it's not you, then it's going to be me and Adam.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Andy's is the Street
Well,
Profits.
that means he has to go with that one.
Yeah.
I'm going with Roman Reigns as my
Yeah,
Joker pick
makes
for night
sense.
2.
So Andy hasn't picked that.
look,
I'm fighting. I might be fighting
So
Andy.
In the interim one, you could pick a different Joker.
What if I'm
I guess.
fighting Andy?
Well, see, yeah, but I would have picked Roman if it was us two.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
just
but
gone,
I get the
oh,
advantage
Street
because I'm the champion going into WrestleMania. It's not that difficult,
This is
guys.
the question I asked earlier, Adam, and you said that makes sense, and now you're saying it doesn't make sense.
Have you got Steve and or Larson on the phone? Can we get them as consultants? So hang on. I want Roman as my Joker pick. That's what I want.
You can't do that because both of us have picked it.
But in the hypothetical scenario where Andy wins night 1, then Andy's pick isn't.
Yeah,
No,
but
it would
we've
have been
already
Roman.
because I get the advantage. Even in that hypothetical scenario, I'm ruling. I'm in charge of predictions, by the way, and I'm ruling it that I get the advantage going into WrestleMania because I'm the current champion. You can't pick Roman.
Here's the thing. I wrote.
Guys, just do what Stephen Larson did.
Jesus Christ.
So here's the thing. I wrote down Joker for Roman.
Yes.
And
you got to have your backup.
But my backup is RKBro.
Yes.
Because it's the only other championship. You potentially are putting me in a situation where Andy gets 4 points and I get -4 points.
Correct.
That is a swing I can't come back from, and I don't think that's fair.
Well,
why didn't you
sucks to
go
be
with
you then.
Johnny Knoxville then?
Yeah, why don't you pick a different Joker,
He can't.
dickhead?
He's written it down.
I've written it down.
Pick a different Joker then,
I didn't know
idiot.
these rules when I wrote it down.
What we
He did
explained-
write it down.
What we explained earlier, Adam, was like because I asked that same question, like, Pete, can I also have Roman because I might be champion? And he said no. Which is why I've got Street Profits. I wouldn't have gone
Because-
I'm most sure about the Street Profits.
Because we're doing a prediction stream on a Wednesday, we don't know who's going to be champion on
And also,
Sunday, so we
Adam,
can't predict in that for that scenario. It's not that difficult, guys.
Adam, if RK-Bro win and you get the Joker, that means you get 4 points and I get -4 points, and I don't think that's fair.
It's not fair, Andy. You're absolutely right.
You know what? It's really cool when I'm putting a new prediction system that I've put a ton of effort into.
Well,
Stayed
make
up
sure
till
it
10
works
p.m. yesterday,
first.
getting all these graphics ready for all you guys, and I spent all
you
morning
people.
stressed out trying to get the prediction stream done for this new format that everyone's really excited for you guys to just shit on it constantly. It's
Pete,
really cool.
There's no need to swear, man.
Pete just swore. We're going to get demonetized.
Oh, God.
So, Pete, what's your time for the main event?
My time for the main event,
Pete
Luke.
hates predictions.
22 minutes and 32 seconds.
22?
Roman?
Yes.
Piss off. 13 minutes and 12 seconds.
15 minutes, 1 second.
Adam.
12 minutes.
Cool.
20 odd minutes.
Yeah.
Are you including entrances, maybe?
Maybe.
But he does predictions, so he can pick when the match starts.
No, it's bell to bell. We clarified that. Anyway,
Oh, it's so hot
This
in
is
here.
like trying to teach a
is
board game, Pete.
really
I do feel your pain.
it's
Has everyone watched the half an hour video beforehand?
it's time to learn some rules.
It's so hot and it smells of
Very
sweat.
sweaty.
So if
Anyway,
we can...
Luke.
Can we just take a moment just to say thank you very much to Pete for putting this system in? And like any other night when there's literally just a champion versus challenger, this predictions makes a ton of sense, and it will be a robust system going forward. And
Yes.
I just want to say, Pete, everyone, thank you, Pete.
Thanks, Adam.
It's actually Sully's fault.
This sounds insincere, but
It
it's
is-
genuinely sincere.
It is genuinely Sully's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
actually,
just gonna throw that
really
out
would have
there.
worked, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
hadn't
it
gone to
really would have
Hollywood.
worked. If Sully hadn't gone to Hollywood, it would have been great.
Hollywood.
Sorry.
He's talking to the producers.
Yeah.
Hello. It is me, your true heel phenom, SP3. It is time. It is a new era, ladies and gentlemen. It is no longer WrestleTalk podcast NXT review with LIW. It is now time for a rebrand. It is Mocha 2.0 with Sat E, Niangi, and your boy SP3 Sat. How are you doing?
Yo, Sat E, the E stands for entanglement. Don't make me mad. I might smack you one. You know what? SP3, it's been a long 3 months to be reunited. It feels so good.
to go along with a new era of NXT, WrestleTalk decided to go with a new era, Mocha 2.0. Expect this show to be raunchy, uncut, off the cuff, steadily going down a cliff, but expect a review worthy of your time. We thank everyone for joining us. Sometimes, when you get new family members or new neighbors, you feel kind of weary. So we've done a long, slow, steady, passing of the guard, and here we are. SP3, Supreme Professional the Third. Let's talk about it. What's going on, brother?
I am doing so well, so happy to be back with Sat E. We started off on Mocha Mondays over on the Wrestling Daily YouTube channel, and now we are here. We are here on the big time. We're starting off with NXT 2.0, and we're trying to climb up the ladder of the WrestleTalk podcast. So show your support for us, show your support for this channel. Remember, drop a thumbs up on the video, share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button if you are new to the WrestleTalk podcast YouTube channel and all of the WrestleTalk family. It is Mocha Wednesday. Thank you everyone who's us in the live chat, and of course we want to hear from all of you with your Mocha chats, because you got your Ultra chats, you got your Omega chats, but you gotta have your Mocha chats, because we want to hear from all of you, because Mocha 2.0 is all about you guys who are supporting us, watching this WrestleTalk podcast, listening to this WrestleTalk podcast. So send those Mocha chats, and Sat will read it out. I'm giving Sat the responsibility of reading out the Mocha chat.
Dude, I'm ready. Listen, I was born to read these Mocha chats, and I'll give it some gusto and some oomph. And Mud Mother, I promise you, I've turned over a new leaf. There's no swearing from me. There'll be no fudge bombs, no C
fudge.
bombs, no N bombs. Well, I'll say nincompoops, but there'll be no L words. There'll be no PG. I'm all PG here. I've changed. I'm ready. I'm professional now. I'm like SP3. You can call me SP. I'm kidding. I'm not saying your gimmick. SP4. Kidding.
Yeah, SP4 is already out there in the world, and he's the one being good in the background. If you hear any kids screaming, it's usually Harlem.
I am Luke Owen, DAD, your real Jam That Champion, and I'm joined by the fakest man in the room, Chopper Pete Cornell,
the real Jam That Champion,
who has told me that he wants his new nickname to be Peanut.
That's not true, Luke.
I was really debating whether I was going to bring that up. But then...
It got brought up in the office, but I don't even know how we got to it. Where it was...
I tell you what it was. It's because you and Andy were messing around with his bobble hat, throwing it around on the floor. And then Andy said to you, pick it up. I said, did you just call him Peanuts?
Yeah,
and then we all went, that's a great new nickname for Pete. And then you said, and I quote, I love that nickname.
I did not say that. I said, for God's sake, I have too many nicknames. That's what I said. And also, we weren't messing around with the hat. Andy kept putting it on my desk. So I threw it back on his desk.
So you were messing around with the hat.
So he put it back on my desk. So I threw it back on his desk. So he put it back on my desk. So I threw it on the floor.
So you were messing around with the hat.
He was messing around with the hat.
And Dart Train 24, happy birthday, Peanuts.
It's not. Please stop.
Peanut, peanut, peanuts.
Hate all of this. Thanks, guys.